Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to do a complete Elliott waves analysis on KASPA, and I'm going to tell you why am I very much optimistic in the mid to long term in here, but in the short term the structures can absolutely be up for the base, and this chart might actually be one of my favorites, not because I know what is going to happen next. It's actually the exact opposite of that. The structures on this chart are so unclear that is making me say, you know what, I should probably follow this thing and see which direction is it going to go, and this will probably put all my Elliott wave capability to the maximum test. So I think this is actually the chart to watch. Now, in the mid to long term, however, like I said earlier, the story is actually quite different, and I am very much optimistic, and I do have a very good reason for it. Why? You see, in my view, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, no arguments there. Followed by that, I think we are having an ABC zigzag, and this is probably another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave to about this point, and then this might be, yes, I'm going to argue most likely a WXY in form of a double zigzag, followed by another beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4 to about here and not this point, and another move up into wave 5 and on a higher degree. As you can see, what do we have in here? 3 sets of 5 waves. So this might be very well a recipe for a beautiful impulsive structure to about the highs, which means two things. Somewhere around the highs, a major uptrend has come to an end, and whatever move on the downside that we are having in KASPA is going to be on the same degree as this impulsive movement right in here. And point number 2, odds are in the long term, probably I'm going to argue by the end of this cycle, we are looking bullish, and there's a very good chance that we are going to get yet another phase of the uptrend in order to take the highest high in here for the first target around 21 cents. But I think we may end up going a bit higher than that. And for example, you can consider two different counts in here. If you want to be like extremely optimistic and you want to say we are in a structural bull trend for the next, I don't know, let's say 5 to 7 years, then okay, you can say, look, this is 1, this is 2, and what's next? A strong move up into wave 3 and correction for another phase up into wave 5. And for example, this can be for your next bear market, this can be the next bull run. Personally, I'm not really going to argue that this is happening. Instead, I'm just going to say, you know what, we are probably having an ABC zigzag, which in terms of the sub waves, we're gonna have 5 up into A, correction for wave B, let's say ABC. We can also have a WXY, maybe even a triangle, maybe even a WXYZ, not that important, and then another 5 up into C. Now let's go on the live chart and see what is happening. And like we said earlier, this is 5 wave up, this is correction down. So far, I'm gonna say this is A, this is B, and what's next? Well, you probably know it. By the end of this cycle, I'm gonna say probably another big move up into our C leg, which and we are very much going to take the high side for the first target. So this, my friends, is the real reason for why am I so optimistic in KASPA in the long term. However, again, the structures in here in the short term are not clear to me, and I'm going to talk to them in the next coming videos, because from this point moving forward, KASPA should probably be one of those coins that I'm going to talk about regularly. So if you like KASPA, definitely feel free to like this video and consider subscribing to my channel. And for like very short term, I think you probably need to have your eyes on this important trend line right in here, because the moment that we get a break of it, odds are we are just like by the first target going to take this important slowdown here about 6 cents, but we may probably end up going a bit lower than that. So for like very short term, all eyes on this thing until the next video that we are going to talk about what is happening in this region in terms of Elliott waves. So until then, have a wonderful time. Goodbye.